Hello, it's Ollie here. Welcome to the stream. Um, okay, let me test my audio quickly. Always have to test the audio. Also, by the way, my internet has been a bit weird, so the stream might cut out, and I'm really sorry if it does. I'm gonna try and prevent that, but I doubt I can. Okay, testing, testing. My voice glitchy at all? Nope, but it still has that weird buzz to it. I don't know why it's doing that. This is why I need a new controller and a new headset and hopefully not a new console. Anyways, edit on that. It's taking me a while because I have to find a time when I can catch my dad going to Walmart because I can't drive. I really need to find a good time to catch him. But anyways, we're gonna continue from where we last left off. And we already checked all of our... Yeah. I need more Hyde time, dude. Somehow I feel like it's gonna be a long, long night. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're starting off with a long one today. I guess we're starting off with a long one today. Also, I need to pull up my guide as per usual. Again, I'm not being too dependent on it, but I do need it for certain things, especially since I want 100% this right away. I believe... What are we on? We're on the 26th of the game. 24th, 25... Okay, 26. I'm not looking at it. I'm right before scrolling down, though. So I don't know who's showing up. Let's go. Or not. So it might not be a long night. Wait, if you're here, where is he? Where is he? I'm sorry. I love them. I'm already freaking out. I'm sorry, I love their dynamic so much. My voice is gonna die immediately, though. Good evening. Hey, Ollie. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. I like giving him a gruff voice, but giving him a gruff voice fucking kills me. Everything is just fine. You sure? Positive. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. That's right. Thanks for giving him the key card, by the way. Good call. Saved me $100. Oh. Not a problem. Oh, wait, what? A replacement key would have cost me at least that much, with the fines and everything. Oh. Pricey. Glad Mr. Hyde was around to help then. Yeah. I didn't think he'd be in Seattle, to be honest. Oh? But didn't you call him for a spare key? I did. So... Let's just say I had a hunch. No! I'm sorry. Their dynamic is too fucking cute. Ah! There's a pattern to his visits, even if he isn't aware of it. He'll fly here whenever he gets tired of something. Could be work, life, or simply because he's bored, like with LA recently, or so he's... I see. I'm sorry, I just... Oh my god. He knows. He knows his boyfriend. Okay, they're not dating, but I fucking love them. Also, I just want to point out that I don't think Hyde is here because of LA. I think he's moving here back here for Gala, which I think is fucking adorable. I never knew he liked Seattle that much. Or there's something that keeps him coming back here. It's you! Really? What is it? Take a guess. Look at me. Look at me, I am a werewolf. I am a boy. I'm sorry. I fucking love them. Ah, huh. Well, if I had to guess, maybe you? Me? Was that not what you were insinuating? I mean, the two of you are very close. And good bonds are hard to come by these days. I see. Well, he's not someone who's big on attachment. What do you mean? Gala, he still has that car. You know which one, bitch. Or so he claims. He claims it to you because he wants to seem like he's a big boy, but he's not. I mean, having attachments doesn't make you any less of a person. Aww. Is that right? Who knows? Maybe that's changing. Because the answer is more or less your coffee shop here. Really? There aren't a lot of places with a good crowd and a warm atmosphere. With an excellent host to boot. Aww. And as you just said, good bonds are hard to come by. What's not to like? It would truly be an honor if he felt that way. Although, I think you're wrong, and I think he's here for you, and his car proves it. His car is literally evidence. The car that he drives to this very day. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yeah, what a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I am so ready to take your order. Even us in the game is just like, oh, I am so ready to see this date. Even though you guys are gonna say it's not a date. Much obliged. So Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. Oh, are you still talking to Hendry? It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMJ. I'll have a cup of that. Was it milk, honey, and ginger? Hold on. No, it's milk, ginger, and honey. I was close. And I don't have to give him anything. I'm gonna guess that my next person is Hyde. It has to be Hyde. Here you go. One nutritious drink from the archipelago. from the archipelago coming right up. And we're back, everybody. I am so sorry. We're back. I don't know if you heard me respond as Gala. I don't know when my mic cut off. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. The name itself is in the ingredients. Suce toi mandu jahe. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. No wonder it reminds me of eggnog. Albeit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Henry likes it. It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think? That would be lovely. Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh? Why is that? Why? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. Aww. Wait a minute. Why did he sound annoyed at Gala calling him? Whoa. Something is going on with our favorite emo vampire. I thought you liked this kind of weather. Yes. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? He did. He told us a very interesting story. Yep, gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh, Gala's gonna cringe at that. Gala's gonna be like, he did what? Oh, I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds special meaning to him. He is also quite sentimental about it, which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I was gonna say homesickness, but I realize that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times long gone. Considering how fast things are changing these days, I don't think that's entirely it. I think it is part of it, But I do think he's moving mainly for Gala. Because he misses being with Gala. So in a way it's a nostalgia thing. But also he's gay. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with, indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself. That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Don't call yourself a dinosaur. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to it after a while, huh? Pretty much. Brianna! Oh, hey there. We meet again. Yes. Hello. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Welcome, Miss Riona. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tire. There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix, but thank you for asking. My pleasure. May I order a cup of Russian tea? Do I have the recipe for that? I thought I do. Oh, no, I don't. Tea, lemon, and cinnamon. Here is your Russian tea. Despite the name, it's a totally American drink. Of course. Russian tea for the lady Russian to deliver? That's a good one. This is perfect, by the way. Thank you. You're welcome. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Oh, that's right. So you two did end up contacting after all. We did, yes. But truth be told, I wasn't sure about contacting him at all. Why is that? Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night, right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 a.m. That's pretty late. A little, but surely no worse than forgetting altogether. But he replied straight away, to my surprise. I had no idea he was such a night owl. Or perhaps just an extremely early bird. Right? I wonder if he ever sleeps. That should be a question for you too, miss. Whoops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met, which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern. Well, he did return here the next evening looking for you. Did he? Yep, he said so himself. I see. How peculiar. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. Then he said he wants to meet up and speak in person, which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary. I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out. Perhaps. I suppose we'll see. Oh, did he just call you? Oh. Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping it'd be more stable as the days go by, but you need no need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right. You tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with the children? Sorry? Oh, I mean, the hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I was unaware of. Aw. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Babies. No worries, that was funny. Hold on. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. That reminds me. Okay, so I work in McDonald's. I'm not gonna really talk about, like, coworkers or anything like that, but I was taking food out. Because we do that with our McDonald's. I know every McDonald's is different with how they run. But ours, we have to take food out. There is this one little kid, this one boy. Like, I would say he was maybe 5 or 6. He kept holding the door for me. Like, he would literally jump out of where he was sitting to hold the door open for me every single time. And it was so cute. And I can't. Anyways. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Yes, well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you. While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot just outside the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection? Yeah, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area? I know of the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's been done with it. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd how? It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long, long time ago. Perhaps that is what you were recalling. A flea market, huh? The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait! There was a single dead tree, surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No wonder why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. Almost 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever, too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers, and the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just gonna recap a little here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library on a seemingly deserted street within a busy area that has a huge dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right, except the tree's no longer there. Oh? Are you serious, Pops? Why wouldn't I be? That's crazy! Oh? Guys came in together? Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh, boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. Ollie, for the love of all things holy, tell me my lighter is here. Well, you're in luck, because it is. Hot damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Well, what's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized. Oh? They got your car too, lady? Yes, but it's not that big of an issue. Still sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you like. That'd be real swell. Got it. Okay. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or? Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago. I see. You can rest assured, we already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? Am I hearing you, out of all people, doubting my skill, Ollie? No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. Ah, well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Ollie, and don't forget my lighter. I will give you my strongest espresso. With your lighter. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Ollie. You probably think I'm being silly, but what I can say is, it's my lucky charm. Yeah, it's borderline superstitious, I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. Right. Well, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers. Ah, perfect as always. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I'd like something desserty because it's my cheat day. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? Then I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it. I wonder if it's chocolate milk and ginger. It is! I'm so smart. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Oh, so that's what it's called. That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool. Then bon appetit. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Ollie. You're so welcome. So, Pops, just earlier you were telling me how your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it. Because... maybe because it was a tad too spooky, even for me. What happened? Tell him, Pops! It's not that big of a deal, honestly. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You've got a point there. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is very straightforward. Hold on, I'm getting a drink. Because everyone's voice here is gonna murder me. The only voices in this entire cafe that I can do without it killing me is my own and Riona's. Everyone else's voice is going to kill me. It's about half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. Concrete sidewalk, meter parking spots, fence here and there, an unfinished construction site with a couple CCTVs dotted around. No tree. What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Oh, that old dead tree? It was uprooted by the city back in January. The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and, being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old? You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona. Are you expecting something from me, Ollie? Huh? Oh, no. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot more about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand, but I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? So anyway, patrolling on that street isn't an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars would park there overnight at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected, though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. Whoa! Hold on. What a stage setup, eh? Oh, Fia, there you go. Dude, thank goodness I was about to have a panic attack. You know, I need to stop reading fics, but I was reading this one fic where Lucas was just lost in the dark. And Hyde actually had to help him get home. It was such a cute little fic. And it wasn't a ship fic either. It wasn't. It was just Lucas being a scared boyo. and Hyde calling Gala to take them home. It was so cute, which I need to stop reading fics before I finish this game, but I need to see more of Hyde and Gala. I just have to. It's a need. Sorry about that. Please continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift, and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walk one last round, to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay? Then at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night well done. Right? Wrong, as I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you, in a span of less than 10 minutes. That is very strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools. Right? But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the street lights went out suddenly and all at once. What? Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops! That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool, though. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see. Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyways, Ollie, I want another drink. All that talking is making my throat dry, and coffee ain't cutting it. There you go. Roger that. What would you like? What do you suggest? How about some tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff you have as a base? You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Okay, then I'd like red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Ooh, fancy. Here you go. I'm not even checking, because I did it. Ooh, tell my dad chill. And whoa, stop. I thought there was another one. One piping hot to Jahe Rosella for you. Oh? What does it mean? Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and Rosella is roselle, another name for hibiscus. I see, a legit herbal drink. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good golly. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops, because I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me more. Lucas! Lucas! Lucas, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna fight you. What the fuck? Lucas, you're coming. I need a drink. Lucas, I really hope this isn't considered racist in this world, because mind you, Look who is sitting right next to you who could punch you in the face and punt you across the room for that comment. Oh my god. Georgie looks horrified. Technically, okay, wait. Unless technically she's not a ghost in this world. I thought banshees would be considered ghosts, though. Or ghost people. But Lucas, you invited her out so you could apologize, and then you say something like that. Fucker. Lucas, you're so lucky that I love you, or else I'd punt you. Oh my god. I'm still freaking out over the fact that he just said that. Okay. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, aren't you? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Did he just read her? Wait. No. What if it is ghosts? What if he's right? Well, he just said a very insulting thing, but what if he's right about it being ghosts? Because technically it could have been other banshees. Or maybe there's other types of ghosts other than the banshees. Like, I don't know. I forget what they're called. I forget what other types of ghosts are called, but there could be more. Right! The tree, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this can be of any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right. They called it the Fairy Market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all of the other uncategorized beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that. Oh, the Fae! Uh-huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equidate classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace, but was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. Was all that before the Vindiction Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. What? That's as good as, like, not existing at all. Really? That's horrible. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place, to ensure transients' survival throughout the changing times, in more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore, the start of Fairy Week could be marked by flowers strewn across the intersection, just so people would notice and come take a look. That sounds kinda too Luke-y, no? Because it was illegal, silly. Oh! And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before. Wait a second, what? Why did I never hear about that? How long ago was this? The accident occurred in 1959, but the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s, early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh, correct. That wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. But there was a body, wasn't there? Just not the one people might expect. You mean the tree? Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass from this physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. That's so fucking sad. So that tree was like a dead body? What the fuck? Oh. Does that mean, oh, their coworkers and family must have left little trinkets on the tree to remember them by. It's so sad. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. And that's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa! I'm boiling! I'll take a further look into this more mess. But I have a question for you. Yes? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Everyone in the ferry market that was involved is doing this to get revenge on what happened. Probably. Or some people from the ferry market, because think about it. That was their friend, and they just cut down his body, or their body. That's so fucking sad. Yeah, that makes sense. Welp, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm, though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? It's about the fairies passing, and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not. Unfortunately. That is why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. They were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory. What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking cry. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Oh, fuck, because Gal is old as hell. Oh. Were there events that I missed? It's quite scary to think about. For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Lucas, sounds familiar for some reason. I mean, I'm kind of a big deal online, you know? Oh, I remember now. That toy from the other day had his name on it, right, Ollie? Right. A toy? You mean the business card that I gave you? Yeah, that. Oh, I see now. Somehow you gave it to him instead. I did, I'm sorry. Let me be the one to apologize for that. Ollie gave it to me because I was having small trouble at work. Uh, yeah? Was it helpful in any way? I mean, it's pretty good at easing up anxiety and I thought the children would like it, but apparently for them it's a little passé. Uh, what? Children nowadays mature really fast. They sure know their trends early. That is true. It's just how things are for now and the future. Gotta keep up with the world, else you get left behind. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for the idea of having toys around the office for the kids. I'll make sure to have more up-to-date stuff for them. Yeah, glad I could help. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona. Thank you. See you around. Bye, Ollie. Take care. You know, it's getting real late. I still want to talk if you're tired. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well, just kidding, Ollie. Don't hate me, please. Well, do you want another drink, maybe? Oh, he's trying to take care of her. Lucas. Sweet ass goat. I wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue pea tea. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll order something for you. May I? Sure. Ollie, could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink at a Lidio and it looked perfect for a lady. Yep, what is it? It had a blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. Oh, that's so pretty. Aww. Here you go, miss. Aww. From the man sitting right beside you. It looks very pretty. Looks nice. I like it. Thank you. I'm glad you do. And wow, Ollie, it looks exactly like I envisioned. You're a G. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier, though, that was a lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills. Why? Uh, don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? 'Cause I do. That's why I thought I'd finally understood you, too. I mean, the reason you wanted to become a soprano your way? The traditional way? Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that, though, can I ask you a new teeny tiny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before. So I know it's not impossible. Whoa, for real? Her part was that of a soubrette aria, and she was not very well known. What is a sorbet aria? Oh, I mean she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use their time to offer their wares for the last time to their patrons, often desserts, hence a sorbet aria. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something? Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen till the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the very end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera, but hearing a banshee sing such a playful and light-hearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me. Oh man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find her other works, but it always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my own commune and started trying my own. That's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected for you, and wishing to leave a mark on the world. Is that what you think? Mm-hmm. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not quite a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Right, because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's gonna remember us? Right, Ollie? No comment. Ah. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? Uh, I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large. I literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. Because they're everywhere thanks to my dad. Oh, your dad was a whore. Sorry. We weren't wealthy, though. Not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us for real. But sometimes dad would drop by to give us some money. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'd leave again after a couple days later. Are you the eldest? Nope. But my older bros have already moved out by the time I hit high school. Hmm. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Oh. Which is where my mom's and siblings live now. I'm sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it was weird to receive the news of his death from an attorney. Knowing he passed away by himself. And how it took them a week to find out. Oh. Natural causes, by the way, so... I mean, how did he check out with absolutely no one knowing? Where were my other siblings? What happened to his ladies? It was just so crazy to me. And I guess it's kind of haunting me. Haunted? How? My life growing up was filled with disappointment over him, you know? I mean, in the best way possible. My disappointment actually drove me to work hard for my family. I just reviled him in my mind, like shaking my mental fist at him. Gotta do so much better than you, sir, and all that. I see. But then I received the news that he left me the house. Like, I know he had no money. That house is probably one of the only assets he had left. So when he gave me the house in his will, all I could think about was what went through his mind exactly. The fact that he had a will at all was probably already a surprise for you. Exactly. What am I supposed to think of that? What am I supposed to think of him? And does it matter anymore? When he's already long gone? Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. If they really want me to sell the house, they'd have to chase after me. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. What a relief. But that's also why I need money fast. I needed to sell money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That was why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know. Because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. Mm-hmm. But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time. That didn't encourage me at all, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still. But what ended up destroying my willpower was actually something real close, you know? Myself. What do you mean by that? Well, in the house, where everyone wants to be the main character, each of us would need a solid, distinct persona, yeah? Eventually, I was assigned one, too. Which was supposed to be a good thing, but they wanted me to be the worst version of what I am, essentially. With heavy emphasis on what. I had a lot of nicknames, too, like, hey, baby goat. Baby goat. What are you up to now, Sitar boy? Here comes the party goatee. Mr. X. You gonna go fishing again tonight or what? Fishing? We had to go out and try to hit on people. And we weren't allowed to come home unless we failed spectacularly or scored. Oh. I always tried to be the punchline, though. Because there were always more views when something ended badly. But it was still the worst, because I had to act it all out, you know? Bothering people for pretend dates. Be sort of a dumb jerk just for jokes. Just so it all looked fun for the camera. Even if scripted, I never really liked doing it, honestly. Because in the end, all of it just reminded myself of my dad, you know? I just kept thinking, does the apple never fall far from the tree after all? What? Yeah? Hey, just found something out today. Hold on, gotta readjust the mic. Okay. Oh god, my mic is falling. No, did I break my mic? Please don't tell me. Oh, okay. We're good. Uh, so I'm gonna have to end the stream after this because we're going over to somewhere for dinner tonight. I might do another stream today, mostly because I kind of want to play something a little different. I might load up Minecraft and do a Minecraft stream. I love Minecraft. But first, let's finish this part of the game. Does the apple ever fall from the tree after all? So yeah, the whole thing just really sucked. You had it difficult. Yeah? Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked at the end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So, can I ask you a direct question? Sure. Great, would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? Uh-huh. I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve, since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yet I almost ended up losing sight of why I've been doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot, just to justify the gain. But to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's gonna be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear, but not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first. Because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so... Wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure, though. How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet, but ideally it'll have like an interview at first, and then I'll record you singing. I'll bring all the gear. I'll be doing all the editing and stuff. It's gonna take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I bet you the result will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about the haters, but you do. And that's why I won't push you. I'm flattered, but no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me, though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to. Maybe. I'll take it. Thank you for your time too, Ollie. Sorry if I bored you. No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. See you around? Safe trip. Alrighty, see you, Ollie. Come again soon. I think tonight was the most I've talked in the past 2 years, and I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, Ollie. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. And I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting, always. Safe trip, Miss Rihanna. And have a good night. Phew, I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. And then Silver sits down in the chair. Hello, how's your night been? Ah, what are you doing here? Wednesday. World Golem Culture Center grand opening be held in Bhutan. Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first test. Newcomer progressive 11 metal band Avathor tops US music chart. Tomodachi. Have you ever heard of a story that wows you so you try to go for your dreams because you're so inspired to do something or anything? Is Fidget Spinner really that lame now? Oh my god, look at Rachel! I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. He's so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. Normal schedule. Dinner with my team. Oh, look at his team. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I'm gonna scoot over to see everyone. There's a golem guy, an ogre dude. What the fuck is that? Wait a minute. Who's that? What is that? What is that? Whatever that thing is. I don't mean to be rude, but I have no idea what that is. The thing in the middle. What is that? Like, I can't even begin to guess what that is species-wise. What are you? Like, seriously, not trying to be rude, but what? Okay. Like, okay, we know dog boys are called Inu Minis. And cat people are called Neko Minis. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're gonna ignore it. Everyone, it's the end of stream. Mm-hmm. A little bit after 6, I am considering doing a, what stream should I do? Probably a Minecraft one. I say probably because I'm not 100% sure yet. And if it is Minecraft, I don't know if I should do mini games, like play around on like survival. I'm not good at PvP, but I do want to get better at it. Because here's the thing with me. I want to get up there. I don't know how to get up there. But I want to get up there with big people. If you know what I mean. Eventually, I want to get to that point where I have a lot of followers, they enjoy watching my content, and then maybe eventually I can get into MCC. Because, I don't know, it just seems like a lot of fun. It just seems like a fun thing to be a part of. And I don't want to go just because. I don't want to be a part of it just because. To me, it genuinely seems like a lot of fun. A lot of the things that they do in the competitions, it just seems like a fun time. I know there are a lot of people who'd probably outskill me, but honestly, it seems like so much fun. Oh my god. I don't really know how to explain it. I just want to go there purely for fun. If they would let me participate. Oh, they probably wouldn't though. I'm probably never gonna get to that point. I want to, but I don't think I'm fun enough. Maybe one day. But, hold on, let's see how many days we have left. Oh, hey, we have quite a few. 6 days. Sorry. But, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna talk for a bit before we end stream. And then we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid someone. But... my dream for this channel, and this is a goal I want to eventually work towards, maybe later in life. I mean, I want to work towards it now, and I am working towards it now, in a way. But something that I want more than anything is to get to a point where even if it's not that big of an audience, my big goal, the goal that's gonna make me feel like happy and fulfilled, is getting 500 followers on either my YouTube or my Twitch, and have that amount of people or maybe more watching me at a time. And I want to make those people smile. I want to make their day. That is my goal. That is my dream. That is what I want to do. I want to make those people happy. And I'm happy streaming. I have fun while streaming. I want to make those people happy while making myself happy as well. Making myself feel fulfilled and like a good person. So it's both ways. And we're both happy and we're both chilling. And we're all just chilling. We're all having a fun good time. That's my big goal. And hopefully one day we can do it together. Because that's kind of how fame works. Even if it's like a small amount of fame, like 500 people is kind of small compared to other people. That's kind of how fame works. It's a mixture between the person who streams and the people who watch. People watch because they like the content, and hopefully the person streaming likes the content that they make, or likes to make that content. I like to make my content. I don't know how to go about editing just yet, but I like the content that I make. I'm happy. And I hope I can make those people just as happy as I am. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end it this time because I don't know why, but I've been dizzy the entire time I've been streaming, and I don't think that's a good sign. I feel very dizzy. You guys have a nice day. I will see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye!